Next time on Star Trek The Next Generation, the crew docks at a star base for repairs.
I'm getting an indication of possible trouble in main engineering.
But kidnappers trick the crew into an emergency evacuation. Abandoned ship, stealing the Enterprise and its captain.
This vessel must not fall into hostile hands.
Set auto-destruct sequence.
Now.
It's a deadly countdown to disaster on Star Trek The Next Generation.
Tuesday night at 6 on Fox 29. You are watching WUTV Buffalo.
Sergeant Hunter, Metropolitan Homicide.
He wears a badge.
Never leave home without it.
Carries a gun. Has a beautiful partner.
You look more like a cop than I do.
Hunter, if you looked any more like a cop, they'd give you a TV series.
He's got a way with words.
I want you to tell me what I want to know, or I'm going to throw you out that window.
He's Hunter.
Weeknights at 7 on Fox 29.
Thursday,
Ay, caramba.
on their season premiere.
Oh, what'd you say your name was?
Michael Jackson.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Simpsons meet a guy who thinks he's famous.
If you're really Michael Jackson, who were your last 4 dates for the Grammys?
Brooke Shields, Diana Ross, Emmanuel Lewis, and Bubbles.
Ah, everyone knows that.
But can it be?
Have you heard of the Victory Tour?
No.
Beat It.
No.
Motown.
No.
Thriller.
What was that last one?
Thriller.
No.
Thursday night at 8 on Fox 29.
Her days were numbered, and her head was pounding with torture. Drunk and despondent, this man was driven to the limit. Ravaged by a hurricane, this woman's home and life hopelessly fell apart. How could these people recover from their cruel fate? Does God have an answer for everyone? Watch Success in Life.
Discover a supernatural solution weekdays on this station.
When a teacher meets his students for the very first time, it sets the mood for the whole term. For Otis Drexel, it's going to be a long year.
Walker, what is the one thing I will not tolerate in this classroom?
Opening the blinds in the morning when you're hungover? Why you want to take my jam box?
For the same reason they take Ted Kennedy's car keys, okay?
Drexel's class premieres Thursday on Fox. At the age of 17, this young athlete was drafted by the New York Mets. But he would never play in the World Series. In November 1989, he was gunned down in cold blood. Get the clues to help solve this mystery. Watch America's Most Wanted. Then, the ultimate challenge takes you to the edge and pushes you off. Brace yourself for the ride of your life. The ultimate challenge. It's not for lightweights. Catch it Friday after America's Most Wanted. Dreamed of playing professional baseball. A dream that was realized at the age of 17 when he was drafted by the New York Mets. But he would never play in the World Series because in November 1989, he was shot in cold blood on the streets of his hometown.
I don't understand why do they want to kill each other like this.
What happened that night? Who was the killer? Friday, get the clues to help solve this mystery. Friday, on the ultimate challenge, experience the car jump they said couldn't be done. A one-on-one race to beat a world motorcycle jump record. And see the only man crazy enough to try and catch a ride on an airplane by grabbing a 1,000-foot rope.
That rope is going to be swinging around, and it will take arms and legs off if it hits you.
Brace yourself for the ride of your life, the ultimate challenge.
Friday night at 9 on Fox 29.
This year, Star Trek celebrates 25 years of television history. Did you know that there are so many Star Trek fans that the word Trekkie actually appears in the Oxford Dictionary? Every year, over 250,000 Trekkies gather at conventions from all corners of the globe to swap stories and collect rare merchandise. Believe it or not, over half of the American public consider themselves fans. Chances are someone you know is a Trekkie. Stay tuned for Star Trek's 25th anniversary special, coming this month.
Sunday,
your friend Pee-wee has been on a new adventure.
The funniest night on television begins with the season premiere of In Living Color. Then,
They want the $1,000 in 2 weeks, or they're going to break my legs.
will Rock lend Joey a hand? Rock. And Al Bundy's building his own private playpen. Married with Children. Then, A little booze goes right to Herman's head.
We're having some fun now!
Herman's Head. Catch the funniest night on television Sunday.
You are watching WUTV Buffalo.
Not only is Terry pledging the wildest fraternity on campus,
Alpha Kappa is just a bunch of muscle-headed jocks who party constantly and degrade women.
That's our motto.
he's also in charge of finding the new house mother.
You were supposed to get us some old lady. Instead, you roll in with Mary Poppins.
And all new True Colors. Then, can Mikey be transformed into a rock and roll superstar by Sonny Bono? Hey, it worked for Cher. Parker Lewis can't lose. Right after True Colors, Sunday on Fox.
Intermission, the show that asks, how much do you really know about the silver screen?
Brought to you by Frisky, filled with energy-producing nutrients to bring out the frisky in your cat. You've seen this actor in movies like Ode to Billy Joe, One-on-One, and 1985 City Limits. Who is he? On our 10-point scale, this question has a difficulty rating of 5.
Let's get into that cat.
Introducing Frisky sliced varieties in beef, chicken, and seafood flavors. Tender chunks and delicious gravy that brings out the Frisky in your cat.
Let's get into that cat.
We are Flintstone kids.
Presenting the best Flintstones vitamins ever, now complete with beta-carotene, the nutrient found in certain vegetables kids may not get enough of. Now with beta-carotene.
Robbie Benson is an actor known for his sensitive handling of challenging roles.
Sunday,
Your friend Pee-wee has been on a new adventure.
the funniest night on television begins with the season premiere of In Living Color. Then,
They want $1,000 in 2 weeks, or they're gonna break my legs.
will Rock lend Joey a hand? Rock. And Al Bundy's building his own private playpen. Married with children. Then, a little booze goes right to Herman's head.
We're having some fun now!
Herman's Head. Catch the funniest night on television Sunday.
Next time on Star Trek The Next Generation.
Data's in the hydraulics room alone, and we're hearing laser blasts.
An invisible enemy attacks.
What is it?
Make it feel alive.
And a small but powerful life force is unleashed.
Evacuating lab.
Now it's growing.
This keeps up, it'll tear up the Enterprise.
And declaring war on the crew.
It has the power to destroy this ship and everybody on it.
On Star Trek The Next Generation.
Wednesday night at 6 on Fox 29.
It's an all-star cast with Academy Award nominee James Garner, Woman of the Year Lauren Bacall,
Thanks to you, the whole world loves me.
and Maureen Stapleton. Pursued by those who adore her.
I want to make love to you.
And now hounded by a fan who could hurt her.
I told you he was a weirdo.
There's no limit to his obsession.
He's after me now, isn't he?
The Fan.
Thursday, the Walsh family is getting new neighbors.
Oh, what are they like?
Well, you see.
That means new friends.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Charisse.
Welcome to Beverly Hills, Charisse.
New troubles.
You don't see the new kid on the block. You see the new black kid on the block.
And new passion.
I took her out last night.
You did? 90210.
This is very hip, Brandon. Very hip.
Thursday night at 9 on Fox 29. Cheers comes to Fox 29 weeknights at 7 and 7:30 beginning September 23rd.
Not only is Terry pledging the wildest fraternity on campus,
Alpha Kappa is just a bunch of muscle-headed jocks who party constantly and degrade women.
That's our motto.
he's also in charge of finding the new house mother.
You were supposed to get us some old lady. Instead, you roll in with Mary Poppins.
And all new True Colors. Then, can Mikey be transformed into a rock and roll superstar by Sonny Bono? Hey, it worked for Cher. Parker Lewis can't lose. Right after True Colors, Sunday on Fox.
Star Trek The Next Generation weeknights at 6 on Fox 29. WUTV Fox 29 invites you to stop by the Boulevard, McKinley, and Summit Park malls for tips on how you can improve your home. Be sure to pick up brochures offering numerous home improvement ideas from Young Waterproofing, Spectrum Applications, Cortez Brothers Construction, ADT Security Systems, Heart to Heart Furniture, and Ultramatic Sleep of America. If you're making a change this summer, make WUTV Fox 29 Home Improvement Information Center part of your plans.
Next time on Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Saucer section reports 6 more children are gone.
Wesley and the children of the Enterprise become kidnapped victims.
You've just committed an act of utter barbarity.
In a desperate plot to rebuild dying planets.
We want to go home.
I will never let her go.
And mysterious alien defenses
Shield's inoperable, sir.
leave the crew helpless to save them. On Star...
At the age of 17, this young athlete was drafted by the New York Mets. But he would never play in the World Series. In November 1989, he was gunned down in cold blood. Get the clues to help solve this mystery. Watch America's Most Wanted. Then, the ultimate challenge takes you to the edge and pushes you off. Brace yourself for the ride of your life. The ultimate challenge. It's not for lightweights. Catch it Friday after America's Most Wanted.
Saturday, before Homie the Clown, before Blaine and Antoine, there was I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
I'm a soldier, man. I've been trained for combat. They're shooting! They're shooting!
See the movie that started it all.
You can either go out that window or take the stairs.
What think we gonna take the stairs?
In living colors, Keenan Ivory Wayans, Damon Wayans, and an all-star cast. I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Part of the Wayans Weekend, Saturday.
Thursday, the Walsh family is getting new neighbors.
Oh, what are they like?
What do you see?
That means new friends.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Charisse.
Welcome to Beverly Hills, Charisse.
New troubles.
You don't see the new kid on the block. You see the new black kid on the block.
And new passion.
I took her out last night. You did?
90210.
This is very hip, Brandon. Very hip.
Thursday night at 9 on Fox 29.
Even though he's the greatest superhero of all time, not everybody likes Superboy.
You idiot! Do you realize what you've done? I want Superboy!
His enemies just can't stand him. Maybe it's because they just can't beat him. But you'll love Superboy. Superboy, the legend continues.
He came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
Hands up!
Well, sort of.
I've got to stop eating styrofoam.
We don't lead the normal life.
Have a close encounter of the fun kind with Alf. Sunday night at 6 on Fox 29.
How to care for a Bigfoot. You must walk him, feed him,
Dinner. Fillet of bird.
show him who's boss, and give him lots of toys.
He's got the point of the weekend.
And you'll have a unique pal
Talks and sings at the same time. Down.
who will never let you down. Maybe. Harry and the Hendersons.
Why can't they have a pet duck like normal people?
Sunday night at 6:30 on Fox 29. You are watching WUTV Buffalo.
He likes Superboy.
You idiot! Do you realize what you've done? I want Superboy!
His enemies just can't stand him. Maybe it's because they just can't beat him. But you'll love Superboy. Superboy, the legend continues.
You are watching WUTV Buffalo.
At the age of 17, this young athlete was drafted by the New York Mets. But he would never play in the World Series. In November 1989, he was gunned down in cold blood. Get the clues to help solve this mystery. Watch America's Most Wanted. Then, the ultimate challenge takes you to the edge and pushes you off. Brace yourself for the ride of your life. The ultimate challenge. It's not for lightweights. Catch it Friday after America's Most Wanted.
Today in music history, brought to you by S.C. Johnson, makers of Shout.
They generated an era of musical awareness that can never be forgotten. 11 years after their breakup, Simon and Garfunkel performed together in New York's Central Park, where over 400,000 people enjoyed the reunion of these two musical forces. Simon and Garfunkel reunite in Central Park today, September 19th, 1981.
Baywatch, Saturday at 3 on Fox 29.
On the next episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation, a tragic accident exposes the crew to a savage alien race.
Crushed Enterprise. Medical emergency.
Riker leads a secret mission to save a dying team member.
Riker, stop! We will keep Troy captive.
But Picard must sacrifice his life for Troy.
You will kill me.
Mother, no!
On Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Tuesday night at 6 on Fox 29.
A smile is still a smile. A friend is still a friend. A love is still a love. Some things only get better as time goes by. Cheers, 5 times a week. Play it again, Sam.
Cheers, weeknights at 7 and 7:30 on Fox 29.
Buchanan. He's Eddie Kramer. When these guys go to work, it's more than just a day at the beach. David Hasselhoff and Billy Warlock return in all new episodes of Baywatch.
Saturday afternoon at 3 on Fox 29.
A mystery as old as time. An adventure unlike any known. A romance that can never be.
I've seen your world. There's no place for me in it.
Linda Hamilton as Catherine. Ron Perlman as Vincent.
I feel the things you're feeling when you do. Almost as if we're one.
Discover the magic of Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, Saturday at 4 on Fox 29.
Story, one of the most talked about and highest-rated TV films in history. Murder in Texas. He was a man who had everything. But was he a psychotic killer or a man driven by uncontrollable passion? Sam Elliott.
I've just taken control of my own life.
Farrah Fawcett, Catherine Ross, and Andy Griffith, caught in a triangle of love, money, and murder in Texas.
Tuesday night at 8 on Fox 29.
Thursday, we learn karate so that we need never use it.
Excuse me, sir. Can we break out the nunchucks?
Bart has a quest.
I learned the touch of death.
Ooh, the touch of death.
To master the martial arts.
Bart, don't use the touch of death on your sister.
But when he's tested on the field of battle...
Hey, Lee, something wrong?
Will his black belt save the day?
This is my brother, and he knows karate. Uh-oh. Come on, karate kid. Race me.
Thursday night at 8 on Fox 29.
He looks like a little angel. But he's the devil in disguise.
So exactly what is the problem?
I just don't like it.
This Thursday, meet Otis Drexel's worst nightmare. Problem child Michael Oliver guest stars on Drexel's Class.
You just want to get into your pants real bad.
Thursday night at 8:30 on Fox 29.
I love this guy!
Hi, Buffalo. It's me, Jenny Jones. I try to get to your beautiful city as often as possible to perform. Well, actually, I go for the chicken wings. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that my talk show airs in Buffalo weekday mornings at 11 on WUTV Fox 29. We cover a variety of topics in every show, and you always get practical information you can use, and we do it in a really fun way. Be sure to tune in. In fact, send us your ideas for topics. And while you're at it, send me your favorite recipe for those wings and things.
Jenny Jones, weekdays at 11 on Fox 29.
Matlock, 5 times a week.
She could go to prison for the rest of her life.
Drama, conflict.
I'm alone and I am in danger. No, this is so alive. Scott and I are lovers.
Revelations, lies.
It hurts so much. If you'd rather see him dead than to be left alone.
Weekdays at noon on Fox 29.
Right back.
Disguise.
What disguise?
I Love Lucy, weekdays at 1 on Fox 29. Murder in Texas, Tuesday at 8 on Fox 29.